today's class is going to be based all about our feet. I've had a lot of people enjoying the last video I did about strengthening the feet, the arches. So we're going to do a similar video today, but I'm going to show you a couple of new things. But I will start us off with some of the stuff you might have been a little familiar with. I'm sitting a little closer because I want to show the feet. We're going to be pointing and flexing. So I'm going to start right here. We have a TheraBand. So if you've never used a TheraBand and you don't have one at home, if you have even like a scarf that has a little bit of stretch to it, that can work. But you're going to cover the balls of the feet and the toes. You're going to pull. I usually want to hold closer to where it feels a little tight and then pull back because you do want resistance, okay? You're going to push through the balls of the feet, then the toes, then the balls of the feet, and then flex through the heels. Let's do that just a little bit more. So you can see when I pull back, even the heels, I'm trying to pack them up a little bit. So everything in our feet are connected, just like through our body. You know, like our hamstrings connect up through our glutes. So when you're flexing and you can do the best you can to pull those heels up, you're going to pull and stretch through all the muscles of the bottom of the feet. And then when you push and plank, you're pulling and stretching through all the muscles on the top of the feet. So this is really what ballet dancers use to really get their feet strong for going up on plank, because when you're in plank shoes, you have to push through that shoe all the way up to the box, okay? So even if you're not someone who's planning on ever dancing in plank, a lot of you guys have reached out to me just saying, you know, I want stronger feet. So literally, this is a great exercise. But I'm going to show you a couple more today. But try this about, I would recommend at least 20 points every single day. I know it sounds like a lot, but if you really are going for those strong feet, go for that. Just flex for 1. Let's do 10 more. 2. Breathe in, exhale. 3, 4, and here's 5. Push and point. 6. Here's 7. Breathing in, exhale. 8. Here's 9, and on 10, you can just take a little forward. Keep those toes pointed. And then again, if you're someone who maybe can't quite reach your feet yet, just go ahead and flex here and hold. But if you can reach your feet, you can let that band go and actually put your hands on top of the balls of the feet and kind of pull back. The reason I like doing it this way, you can kind of press and kind of bend the toes back the other way. This is a great way to just, again, get really deep into those feet stretches. So when you're ready, let's roll up. Now without the band, let's just try alternating points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now I'm going to squeeze the toes together, okay? So toes are big toes pushing together. So don't let your feet kind of rack out. Squeeze those big toes together. Hands behind you. Go up into a reverse plank, but keep those big toes pressing together. Hold for 10, 9, 8, 7. Keep those big toes together. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Step your feet back in and just let your hips drop toward your heels. Let your knees press forward, and then you're going to come into a little toe stand. So you're on the balls of the feet. Okay, so when you're sitting here, when you're first doing this, of course there's some core work involved, but you can kind of notice if you lean forward, you can let those heels drop back a little bit. We're going to rock forward on the knees, push the heels towards the floor, but don't quite let them touch. Okay, and then we're going to try something here. We're going to sit back like this, knees are into the chest, and just try to raise your heels a little bit higher. See how high you can go. Okay, and if you're ready, if you want to challenge for your core, just reach those hands back, and we're going to hold 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, holding 4, 3, 2, on 1. Fingertips down, start to stretch up. Now this is where like a yoga block may come in handy, so if you're not as flexible to reach the floor, you can hold a yoga block and just stay up on your toes, okay? Maybe you need to stack 2 blocks, maybe you have another object to hold. If you're pretty flexible, you might be able to even balance something like this, okay? So let's just hold 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, on 1. See if you can roll up. And then just kind of walk those feet out. So I'm going to kind of get close so you can see the feet. Whew, just walking those feet out. So I just do a little press of one heel up. This is another foot strengthening exercise I'd like to show you. We pop the heel, push, point, toe ball, heel, release. Pop the heel, push, point, toe ball, heel, release. So we're just going 1 and 2. Really push from the ball of that foot. 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. Very good. Now from here, I'm just stepping on this mat. I'm going to do a little downward dog to release the back of the calf. So most people do these when they do yoga. They've done downward dogs, down these bends through the knees. I would still recommend just doing this after you've done all those releves because you're going to feel a little bit tired through the calves. You want to keep that Achilles tendon, you want to keep the back of your calves and back of your knees just nice and stretched out. Take a moment, breathe. Now let's come into plank. And we're just going to rock our heels forward and back. Heels forward, heels back. 10, 9, breathing 8, 7. So you're working your core, you're working your arms too, but getting those feet. 5, breathing 4, 3, 2, and on 1. Let's gently drop the knees. Hips back to heels, little child's pose. This is just a little way to release. Some people I've heard say like sitting in child's pose this way can bother their feet. So if you're someone who has a trouble like flapping through the front of your foot, feel free to widen your knees, see if that helps a little bit. Or you can even stay with your toes tucked under. But the goal eventually would be to kind of be able to see where we can release the top of those feet and just ease into that gently and release, okay? So next from there, let's just scoop up, do a quick upward dog just to feel good. Quick downward dog, walk hands back to feet, breathe in. Exhale, roll up. The next thing we're going to do, we are going to need a yoga block. Now, if you don't have a yoga block at home, you can use even like a stair. If you have like even one step, okay? I do this on my stairs all the time. So you're going to put the ball of your foot and your toes on the top of the block and let your heel kind of hang off, okay? From there, see if you can balance for a moment. And this is kind of tough, okay? So bring your other foot, so your toes kind of in a little coupe position by your ankle, and see if you can just releve up and down. 1, 2, 3. And if you lose your balance, okay, 4. Even for me, this is tough, so we're losing our balance a little bit. We're going to try to see if we can go to 10. We're going to go 5, 6, 7, 8. Woo, almost there. It's okay to fall. 9 and 10. Good. Now we're going to put the other foot down. So that was my ankle that I've had a few injuries on, so that one is harder for me. So it's okay if you're having an injury, you may have a little difficulty with the one leg at a time. So let's try this side. 1, whoop. And make sure you're centered on that back. 2, 3, whoop. Step down if you need to. 4, 5, 6, 7, and it's kind of hard to do this freestanding. 8. So like I was just here, you see I was wobbling, so I want to show you something else. You can go over by a wall. This is a little wall here, and if you were falling, try it with holding on to a wall. So you're here, one heel off, then you can just go up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So that's much easier with a little wall to hold on to. Other side, you're still strengthening the calf, but it will help you with that balance. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, and 10. Good. Both feet down. Now, I'm letting both feet come together. I'm still at the wall here. Heels are hanging down the edge. I'm going to let my heels just stretch back for a minute so I can lengthen all of these muscles behind the calf. And then rising up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. On 10. Go as high as you can. Squeeze your heels together. See if you can just hold. I'm letting go of the wall here. 10, 9, 8, 7, 5, 3, 2, on 1. Let the heels drop back. So that is a lot for the calves. I'm sure you can feel that. I want to do one more challenge. We're going to try it now. So if you were holding a wall, try with both feet without the wall and just see if we can do it, okay? So this is a little easier, obviously, than one foot. You saw me wobbling too. I'm still wobbling with 2. All right, well, we'll try. Again, I usually do this at home with my stairs, and I do kind of hold the rail of the stairs. So that's helpful too. We're going to go 1 and 2, 3, high as we can. 4, let the heels drop all the way down each time. 5, 6, woo, 7, we can do it, everybody. 8, 9, and on 10, just hold. 1, 2, squeeze those heels together. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good job. Let me show you something, one more real quick. I love the details, okay? So when you step on, because I was showing sideways, when you releve, see how my heels are squeezing together. Don't let this happen, okay? Squeeze those heels together so we don't want to sickle. All right, heels come down. Great job. Just to finish up, guys, let's do one more little calf release. So get your mat or wherever you're at, just walk those feet out. Tread those heels. Stretch it out. When you're ready, just drop right knee. Keep pushing that left heel back. Switch, drop left knee. Push that right heel back. Release your knees. Take a little child's pose. And then just to stretch it out one more time, we're going to flip to our back. Get your band again if you have it, or your scarf. Just put that band on the bottom of the foot and flex your foot, point your foot, flex, point. And then take a little stretch, pull that leg closer to you, stretch your other leg out, breathe in. Okay, let's switch. Just always getting a moment to bring those feet above the body, flex and point. Just feeling good through that foot, and then pull that leg towards you, big breath. Good, good, good. And then let's just take the feet up. Okay, we're just gonna circle the ankles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and reverse. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Maybe hug your knees in, maybe take a little happy baby or a straddle, whatever your body's guiding you. You might even want to do a little plow. Anything with the legs up above you here is a really great. I like to even just circle again in this shoulder stand. But with that being said, when you're done, letting those legs just kind of have a moment, maybe just hold the legs up the wall, you're done. So if you do that, like even just a few times a week, you're gonna noticeably find your arches get stronger, your ankles, calves, everything is getting stronger. Hug those knees, rock side to side. And when you're ready, we'll wrap up. We did it, everybody. Thanks so much. I hope you enjoyed this class and have a great day. Bye-bye.